Hi, I'm Bob Vila. Welcome home again to our little Chicago coach house. We've made a lot of progress this past week, and I'm going to give you a little tour of the main floor and the basement level. We've got our walls painted, the floors are done. We're also getting together today with Danny, the plumber, who's coming in to install a Whirlpool tub upstairs in the master bath. And the kitchen cabinets have been delivered, so Ron Gann and I are going to be installing them and trying to fit the appliances in place. So stay with us. It's good to have you home again.
Sears presents Home Again with Bob Vila.
Our coach house was so far gone that we gutted it. And that means we had to get rid of the doors, the original doors, which were a pair of solid wood double doors. And they were really broken up. So here's a replacement that's a good idea when you're doing a contemporary remodeling. We put in a fixed light insulating glass door and a fixed panel on the side of it and on the transom. And of course, in this living room, we've got a sense of huge volume because we removed the old attic floor and put in 2 skylights. We've now got a ceiling fan working up there, and on the gable end, we have another fixed glass window. Obviously, you'd never be able to open that, so that you've got a real white, bright space here in the city. And on these northern windows, we replaced them again with fixed glass because you don't want to be worrying about drafts. And of course, we have an undeveloped property next door, which in fact has just been sold, so I'm looking forward to having a new urban pioneer come in here and fix that up. We've got new oak and treads and risers in place here, and we also have finished the cobblewood floor that we were looking at last week. It looks real handsome. But we've also added another type of floor here in the powder room. This is a white marble tile. These cost about $6 or $7 a piece, and they're about as permanent and beautiful a floor as you can possibly get. So yeah, we've splurged a little bit with the floor here. It's about a $200 item. And yet we saved money because we didn't put in a big vanity or anything complicated. We've just got the simple wall-hung lavatory. Let's take a look around here. Okay, hi Ron. And you've got the kitchen cabinets ready to install a little bit later, right? Okay, right now let's continue with the progress report and take a look at the basement. Okay, our winder staircase, which we built about a month ago, is now all carpeted with what's called a low-level loop, or a commercial carpet. It's a good idea for a staircase. It's safe, it'll wear well and last a long time. Didn't put it on the concrete slab here because you might be coming in from the garage with dirty feet. We'll put a vinyl floor there. We have a bedroom, a full bathroom, a laundry area, and a utility room down here. Check this out. Now, this is a very compact bathroom. It's only about 4 feet by 8. So we've got toilet, a pedestal sink, no room for a vanity, and then of course we've got a full shower in here. One thing we've done is we've used all white tiles in 3 different sizes. 6-inch tiles back there on the walls, and then the 2-inch squares in the shower floor, and over here we've got 8-inch squares. So a little bit of variety, but it keeps it bright. Then down 5 steps to the lowest level of this basement area, where we'll have a laundry in here with a sink, and Rich is putting the final touches in here on the plugs, right? And we've got, of course, a spacious bedroom. This used to be the entrance to the cellar, and it was very low, and we dug it out. Now we've got 2 windows and about a 14 by 12-foot bedroom. Not bad. And then right on this side, we've got a utility room. And in the utility room, George Sajenko is putting the final touches on what is our heating, ventilating, air conditioning, and water heating system all in one, right, George?
Correct, Bob.
And it's gas-fired.
Yes. What we have here is a gas-fired forced air system.
How's it work?
Well, it contains a heat transfer solution, which is located here, what we call glycol.
So it's just that liquid that's in there?
Yes. And it's circulated through our module here, and where it actually gets heated up.
So there's a gas flame in there?
Yes. Once the glycol gets heated up, it gets circulated through our system, goes into the coils, which are located inside the furnace here.
So behind us here, you've got a coil where the heated glycol then has air kind of rushing by it, and the air gets warmed up that way.
Right.
Good. And that's the plenum, the main point where the air leaves the furnace, right?
Correct.
What is this thing?
This here is our humidifier. The air gets, once it's blown into the plenum, it comes up here where there's water saturating this humidifier pad.
Okay.
And the air blows through there, blowing our humidity into our system.
And then going through the whole house.
Right.
Then what is this ductwork here? This is the cold air return?
Yes, that's our cold air return for the whole house.
And so that air is coming back and getting heated again in the furnace.
Correct.
And you've got an electronic air cleaner.
Right.
How does that work, George?
This takes the place of the regular filters, plate filters. We have electronic cell in here, and we also have a pre-filter. Okay, the pre-filter collects the larger dust.
And we've had a lot of construction dust coming down and getting in here, huh? We've got to clean it. How does this part of it work?
This here energizes the dust and all the dirt particles that are in our air. And once it's energized, it all gets collected with our collector plates.
And when you have to clean this, what do? Just hose it down?
As far as cleaning it goes, you just hose it down or you put it in your dishwasher.
Oh, really? You can put it in the dishwasher?
Yes.
And what about domestic hot water? We've got a, what size tank here?
Okay, we have a 40-gallon hot water tank here, which is also heated up with the glycol solution.
So that when you're calling for hot water, you would divert the glycol solution automatically from the hot air furnace over to the water heater.
Yes.
And then you got a big coil in there.
Yes, there's also a coil inside here heating up all the water.
Nice job, George. Let's put it all back together, okay? We got to break for some messages. We'll be right back. Okay, now our master bedroom suite, which was formerly the attic, has really come along nicely. We've left this area kind of open as a reading loft. It's got a window, a nice light. Then we have double doors here in the master suite. They've already been hung. And we still have a door to hang on this walk-in closet. There's another walk-in closet at the other end of the bedroom. And here we have a big bathroom. Again, we've done it all in white. We can sit down on a little built-in ledge that we did here that the shower just hits you. We got white towels on the floor, a double vanity, so there's plenty of storage, twin sinks. We'll have the toilet installed here, and now the Whirlpool tub, which is what we're getting ready to put in. And right now, let's meet Danny Macias and his helper, Marty. And Danny, this is a fiberglass tub, right?
Yes, it is.
So it won't be quite as difficult to install as a cast iron tub would be.
Exactly.
How does it work?
Well, you would fill the water up into the tub just below the overflow. Over here you have your two water intakes, which will take it through a pump and shoot it out these 4 jets, 2 on each side of the tub.
And it mixes it with air, right?
It would mix it with air, which would be regulated at this point here for the amount of air you want to mix with the water as it goes out.
And that's all happening out here with the works.
Yes, it is.
You've got the water coming into this pipe?
The water would come into this pipe, go through the pump, and be expelled the top portion here, run through out to your 4 jets.
And this is the air intake, which then mixes before it comes back out.
Yes, it is.
Good. All right, are you ready to put it in place?
Yes.
What's the first thing you have to do?
What we have to do is we have to take some mortar and run a bed along the base, which you see Marty putting down here now.
What is that? It's not plaster, is it?
It's called Structolite.
Oh,
it's
sure.
a fiber-based type cement.
Now, why do you have to put this down?
To help bed the tub better and also for vibration purposes.
This will absorb some of the vibrations from going across the floor.
Yes, downstairs.
Yeah.
Okay, that looks good, Marty.
Now, fellas, this tub is going right into this wooden frame that we've made for it. How do you do the plumbing connection?
What we've done is you try to pre-assemble as much as possible because naturally the fact that it's enclosed on all 4 corners makes it really tough to get to the plumbing.
Sure.
So after pre-assembling the best we can here, what we've got left is this pipe here. The top portion is what will connect to our bath drain.
Okay.
So what we've done is we're going to set the tub in place, put it on its spacers, and make this final connection last, and that should be it.
Now, come on, I'll give you a hand.
Thank you.
Okay, that's not too
Okay,
bad.
turn it 90 degrees,
You gonna
Marty.
tip it? Well,
Okay,
zoom
hold on
in.
for a second. Let me get a better grip. Thank you, Bob.
You got it?
Yes.
It's a tight squeeze.
Yeah, take it slow, Marty.
Yep, you don't want to scratch it. This is about a $1,200 tub, isn't it?
Yes, it is. Go up high a little bit, Marty. Should make this turn just
Tight fit,
tight.
real tight.
Okay, turn it 90 degrees.
Now, where are you going to be?
Okay.
And this will go right into that bed of...
Mortar.
There you go.
Okay, Marty, I need you to come to this side while we line up, and I'll make the connection. Lift it up a little bit, Marty. Okay, thank you. I got to glue the top side here, and I got to get the bottom, Marty, so you'll have to just hold on for a little bit. Okay, I got it, Mart. Now you're going to have to push forward. Okay. Come down, and I'll try to line you up. All right, now with that drain set, we can apply these spacers that go underneath the bottom of the tub. Give me these two, Marty, to allow for the tolerance needed for the base and the tile to fit underneath the lip.
Okay, Danny, what's the next step?
Well, for right now, Bob, my job is done. I have to wait until a tile man comes and sets the tile on top of the deck so that I can install my faucet.
Okay, so we'll call Roger Necht, who's done such a beautiful job putting all the tile in here. We'll get him to finish this off. But, you know, I still don't understand how you're going to get the hot and cold piping connected. It's buried back in there.
Okay, it's going to be fairly simple because what we have is we have flexible connections here, Bob. Really allows you to do
Oh, that's great.
whatever you need to do.
So
Eliminates solder joints.
That'll tee over to the hot and to the cold.
Right.
That goes right
this
over
will be
there.
the spout which ties your hot and cold together.
Marvelous.
Then you got your spout. You'll be able to fill your tub.
Good. All right, and then we'll get the electrician around here also to wire it, and we'll be able to put it to use. Good. We're going to have to break for some messages. When we come back, we'll be down in the kitchen installing those cabinets. Stick around. Our kitchen cabinets were made for us in a cabinet shop here on the south side of Chicago, and so they're custom, but they're quite reasonably priced, right?
Yeah, I think we paid, including the vanities upstairs, $3,300.
That's not bad at all, because we've got a full wall behind us and a corner unit, and
We got a big countertop.
We'll see it all finished shortly. But what do we have here? This is where the stove goes.
Right, we have a stove and we have two cabinets on either side. One is a bank of drawers and the other is just a base cabinet with a drawer over here.
Good. And how are you going to go about installing them? You don't just put them in place here and drive screws in. You got to figure out how to level them.
Right, well, what we did here is we put a level guideline on the wall right here. And how I got to that was just putting my big 6-foot level across my wing walls here. Okay, and as you can see, that's a level line. And I want my cabinets to be at the same height as these wing walls.
Yeah, well, you could have used a nice straight piece of wood as a straight edge here.
Right.
Good. So does this cabinet have to move?
Yeah, as you can see, that in this corner here, the cabinet is almost right on. We're down about 1/4 of an inch right here, so we're going to have to put some shingles under this thing and raise it up.
Okay. Can I give you a hand, or can
No,
Mohammed handle it here?
handle it for me.
Just raising it up so that you can shim it.
Let's see how that looks.
How's that?
Yeah, that looks pretty good. Looks pretty good.
And of course, the gap at the floor will be hidden by the toe cake once you install that, right?
Right. Okay. The next order of business is to secure the cabinet to the wall. I've marked off on this wall where we have one stud, and we know that we have a stud over here, and we're going to put another screw over here.
Okay.
But the first thing I want to do is I want to drill a pilot hole through here. I don't like to run big, long screws through all this material. And I'm using nothing more than a very long drywall screw. There we go.
Now, is 2 screws all you need?
Yep, that's it.
Okay, and now we do the same thing with the other
Right.
rights cabinet, right? How's this one?
This one's pretty good. Yeah, this one's right on, actually.
Okay, so you don't have to do any shimming with this one?
Right, we're right on this one.
Well, that's pretty lucky.
Once in a while.
Nice.
Okay, Bob, give us a hand there.
The countertop has already been cut out to receive the drop-in range. That's flush in the corner here.
Okay.
And it's made out of 2 layers of particle board,
Right.
of course,
It's
are
about 1.25
laminated.
thick.
And you've got an overhang about 3.5 feet,
Right,
right?
about 3 feet out to here, and we need to have some way to support that. So what we're going to use here is a piece of Schedule 40 PVC. It's a 4-inch PVC waste pipe.
Yeah.
And it's going to fit on just like this, like a leg. And I have some mounting blocks to go on the floor.
So those are just pieces of 3/4 inch stock.
Right.
Looks like some leftover oak.
Right.
And you've doubled them up in order to drive screws into the floor and then attach the other half.
Right. And we'll put one more in. Okay, so we put the leg on, just like that, and we're ready to put the countertop
We'll bring it down over it.
Yeah, get down on that
Yep.
end, okay. Yeah. Right there? Okay.
And that can be painted, can't it?
Yeah, how you look on that end?
Looks good.
Looks good, okay. Okay, that's it. We'll secure the top first, and then the bottom. All
Good.
right, it's all secure.
And now you have to secure the countertop
Right.
to the base units, right?
Right. We'll more do that.
From the underside. Okay, and the finishing touch is to put in a toe kick, which is also laminated. You know, we raised these, and there's a gap between the bottom of the cabinet and the floor. And also, this is an unfinished edge down here, so we want to dress that up. Just a regular panel adhesive?
That's all. Just glop it on, you know, get a good amount. Put a little more on there, that, and that's it. And we're all set. Just hold it in place.
Looks good, Ron. Okay, we've got to break for some messages. And when we come back, we'll talk about what this is all costing. So stay with us. All right, Ron, what did we spend on appliances?
We spent $2,095, Bob, and that includes $1,100 towards our downdraft electric oven.
Yeah, it's an expensive appliance.
Right.
Okay, bath accessories,
Only $100,
kitchen cabinets.
$3,300.
That's good, yeah. Carpentry labor, we don't know yet.
Right.
How about carpeting?
Yeah, it's all done, $1,100.
Okay. And let's see, what about closet shelving?
Closet shelving was about $350.
Good. And the drywall bill, is that in?
Yeah, it's in $6,900.
Great. How much did the fireplace cost?
$1,379, and that's because we added the glass doors to it.
Yeah, we had budgeted $1,000, so we came in over on that. What about heating, ventilating, and air conditioning? We were trying to do that for $6,900.
Yeah, we went up to $94.55. We upgraded the furnace, and we also had him do some extra piping work for us.
Okay. How about the ironwork out front?
Right now it's $32.90, and it's going to be a little more. We have a little other piece we want to make for you.
We'd only budgeted $2,500. Okay, then let's see. How about the masonry bill? Did we get a final on
Yeah, we're $5,600, and that's because we just had a lot of rotten masonry around here that had to be fixed.
replaced? And the roofing bill, how about that?
The roofing bill is $4,059.
And we had budgeted $4,000, so that's pretty close. What about all the tile work?
It's not in yet.
What about the windows?
Windows came in at $31.87. And that's because we had those big tall ones in the front that cost a little bit more.
Okay, well, we're not ready to do a final, that's for sure.
Right.
Thanks a lot, Ron. We're running out of time. It's a wrap. I hope you'll join us next week when we'll be putting a oak cap on some of these low ledge walls here in the kitchen and show you how to use a router in an innovative way. We're also expecting the house painters to come, and we're going to put a fresh coat of color on the front of the house, and we'll be doing some landscaping, so don't miss it. Till then, I'm Bob Vila. It's good to have you home again.